Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 coming at you with another Transformers video review. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Galaxy Toys, what's it called? I guess just mini statue 06. I could have sworn he had an actual designation name. But yeah, this is a sort of a reissue of their Beachcomber figure. They just did four. It's a not really a reissue, more of a repaint. They just did like four different ones. I think they did a clear one, a G2 colors, this one which is the metallic version, and then I think one other. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Golden Lagoon. I don't remember for sure, but I got the metallic version. Um, yeah, overall, this is a interesting little piece. He's not too expensive. He's under $20 on Show Z. But here we have the box. We got a little render of Beachcomber there, and just some legal jargon. Another little render in very tiny legal jargon. There's a preview of his alt mode. Just some line art there. Not really on the bottom and the top. But overall, a very simple, straightforward box for the most part. And we also get his lovely instruction booklet. So there is that. And we do get a couple of plastic like display plates in the box. I'm not entirely sure why they bothered throwing this in. He doesn't like really plug into it or anything. I mean, you know, it's neat, but I could have been perfectly fine without it. And yeah, it's just two cookie cutter pieces here that just sort of squeeze together. But yeah, that was in there too. But moving on to the figure himself, he is a very neat little rendition of Beachcomber, as you can see. And yeah, he does have that nice metallic sheen, especially around those blue parts. Does have some nice little paint decals here on his belly. Does have a nice silver visor and a nice little head sculpt. I mean, it is a little hard to see with the camera. He is, you know, pretty small, but overall. And he also comes with these two blasters, which the instructions mention they like kind of combine together, which like they do, but they don't, because the combination point is let me wiggle this out of his hand. Is that little teeny tiny nub on the back of that gun plugging into this barrel, and it's just so tiny that it doesn't hold on. So yeah, but yeah, he does come with these two guns. I don't think they really store anywhere in the robot mode, unless he's, you know, actually holding them. It doesn't say anything about that. But moving on, as far as articulation goes, his head is on a little ball joint, so you do get some wiggly waggly there. Full 360 at the shoulders. We do get an upward hinge. They do get no, that's not. Oh, there's a little bit of a slider here that kind of gives it the illusion of a back and forth butterfly joint. We do get a 90-degree elbow, and doesn't really have any wrist movement. They do fold in for transformation, so you can kind of get them angled a little bit as I fold it in and struggle to get it back out. But you know, there's a little bit of posability there. We do get a full 360 waist, which is very nice. We do get ball jointed hips, a thigh swivel as the mushroom peg comes undone. And then we do get a full knee bend for the sake of transformation, which does look nice. He does actually have ankle tilt, which is pretty neat for something this small. So yeah, he is very posable. I don't think there's really too much else to talk about as far as posability and articulation. but we will do a couple of quick size comparisons. So here he is next to the Dr. Wu version. So you can see he's a little bit bigger than your main micro scale provider. And here he is with G1 Beachcomber, as his legs compress. So you can see how he stacks up there. And let's see, let's snag a deluxe here. Okay, the only one I got nearby is what is it, Sure Shot? Pretty sure? Yeah. From the latest wave release, but there he's next to a deluxe. But that'll give you a scale for how big he is. But yeah, overall, a very dynamic little dude. So that's always cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him transformed. And he is actually fairly involved for something of this size. Very different from the Dr. Wu, who just folds his legs over. But so first we're going to fold in those fists. And then we are going to come here to the back, and these panels on the side of his feet are going to open up and fold out all the way like so. Just going to open these up, fold them all the way out like so. Then we can fold this over and fold this over. And then I believe we want to open up his back like so, and then you bring out the roll cage, and I believe you flip the head in here, and I'm trying to remember if there's a panel that comes out to cover that. I don't think there is. Oh, he has a ab crunch. I totally forgot about that. My bad. Yeah, he has an ab crunch. Oh, right. I think you're supposed to turn his head around and then fold it in like this. And then we close that up. We want to take these roll bar pieces here and fold them out. Bring this up. And then, sort of hard to see, but next to these little round pieces, there are like little notches that the roll bar cage is going to go and sit in. Very teeny tiny. There we go. And of course this one popped out. Yeah, just like that. Then these pieces are going to come and accordion in, and you can see there is a teeny tiny little tab and a little slot right there. So they're just going to fold in like that and like that. And then these pieces are going to come in, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use this slider to move them down, but there's a little tab on his inner arm and a little slot right here on his abdomen. So make sure that we do this right. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I may have done this out of order. Let me pull these legs, push these legs back up and try and just do it like this and plug the arms in first. Make sure to slide this down. Come on. Oh, it's already all the way down. Didn't look like it was even. Anyway, come on. Get in there. Get in there. Anyway, now these over just so I get that. Okay, yeah, pretty sure I'm supposed to do the arms second, but it's giving me trouble, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, is it supposed to go over? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just crazy. Make sure that that waist piece is sitting flush so that these fold in and don't stick out too much. Oh, forgot one step. You're actually supposed to fold up these little seats like so. And now we get to fix the roll bar again. Come on. Close, damn you. There we go. But yeah, there you go. And now you have the Galaxy Toys Beachcomber in his little dune buggy mode. And isn't that just adorable? So as far as the weapon storage, again, they are supposed to combine by like pegging in, but it doesn't really, like the peg is just too short. But when they're combined, you take the big gun and the post can go in this teeny little hole right here, like in between the seats. And I will at least show that part. And honestly, I'll probably just put the little gun back in the package after I'm done with this, because he's always like had one gun, although I do think the smaller one is the more accurate one. But yeah, it's supposed to sit like this in the instructions or whatever is how it's displayed, but obviously it's not going to stay. But yeah, that's the weapon storage. And he does not really roll because he's so tiny, and he does have a little bit of undercarriage here. But yeah, it does look nice, and yeah, he does actually have some involved transformation for something of this size. And again, it's a lot more complicated than Dr. Wu, who is like that. But here he is next to the Dr. Wu one, and they're a little more comparable in size here. But yeah, he's still bigger. And of course, here he is next to G1 Beachcomber as well. So you can get an idea of how they stack up. But yeah, overall, a fun little figure. And yeah, again, it's not too pricey. It's like, I think it was like around $18 after shipping. So, a nice little figure. Especially if you like your micro scale and want something a little more involved than the Dr. Wu one. Which, again, I'm perfectly fine with the Dr. Wu one. It's just very simplistic. But yeah, this guy is a good alternative. Or, you know, you could do what I do and just get them both. And yeah, I think that's about it for this review. I would recommend this guy, especially if you like Beachcomber. It's a fun little figure. But yeah, I'm definitely going to drop that second gun back in the packaging and leave it there. But I think that's about all there is to say for me kicking the table on accident. But yeah, that's it for this review. So this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.